How's it going?
What's going on, buddy?
Not much.
So what do we got here, buddy?
This is a Fairmont M track inspection car from 1949.
Don't you start.
1949.
I can hear you now.
And what did they use them
He'll
for?
see me get one.
Just
then
light
Tim
track
will have to have
inspection
one
or
too.
signal maintainers, just to get out and get a line, look for defects.
See,
anything
look,
like
there he
that.
goes watching.
What size engines on it?
It's a single cylinder, about 5 to 8 horsepower, 2-cycle engine. Looks like a hit and miss because it's got flywheels, but it's a 2-cycle.
How do you put it in reverse?
You got to start the engine backwards to go in reverse.
You,
So what's the handles on the back of it for?
you advance and retard the timing.
Yeah. Slide
He said sometimes the purple
in and out to lift up the car up off the tracks.
They got an idea.
And the lift weight from the back isn't all that heavy. So,
So you use that for putting it on and off the tracks?
that's right. That's right.
So this one don't got any doors or anything on it.
678.
So does this got gears on it?
No, I'll show you.
Has
Has a belt drive. He just has an idler pulley down there. You just engage the belt, which puts tension on the flywheels, and that's how you go.
Okay.
For
So-
going on a track, you'd want it in one of these higher notches.
So it's just got like, kind of like a high, medium, and low.
Kinda. It also is dictated a lot by your throttle, your RPMs, and this lever is what's called your timer. What Patrick was joking about earlier. This advances or retards your spark. So if you're like wanting to go 20, 30 mile an hour, you'd put it in high timing or advanced spark, and this
Okay.
would really increase your RPMs.
Okay.
And then the same for backwards if you want to go backwards in high RPMs. And then neutral, that'd be basically what they call retarded timing, or top dead center, vice versa. And that's really low RPMs. Like this thing will sit here and just putt.
So you have to shut it off and start it up in reverse.
Yeah, that's right.
Gotcha. How do you start it?
Old Model T style with the crank.
Is it hard to start?
Yeah, I can start it for you if you want. Yeah, it's a little cold. It needs some choke probably. So this is your throttle lever right here.
Yeah.
So you give it some gas, it'll increase a little bit.
Gotcha.
But your biggest thing is your timing. If I put this all the way forward, you can see the RPMs increase exponentially.
Yeah. So that's going if you wanted to go forward, right?
Correct. Your engine's running forward right now.
So what do you have to do to start it in reverse?
Stop the engine and crank it backwards, or if you're lucky, I'll show you. If you catch it on the last piston stroke, it starts backwards just like that. It's running in reverse now.
So you just put it in reverse just now.
Well, yeah, I killed the ignition, and on the last piston stroke, I turned the ignition back on, and the back pressure kicked it over in reverse.
That's pretty awesome.
Like I said, there's been some improvements we made. This would have been 6 volt in the old days. Would have had a 6 volt generator,
Yeah.
and we put a GM alternator on it, so everything's 12 volt now.
Okay. So do y'all take these and ride them down the tracks?
Yeah, this sign up there has some pictures of runs we've had this one on.
How far do you take them?
We've been as far as Michigan, Virginia, Ohio. Generally, a day's travel is as far as we'll go. But yeah, we've been all over. Brothers, they restored this car for us. This is my dad. There's my wife, and that's one of our other cars. You can see it in this picture as well. This is the day we first got it. Like I said, we were testing it, and didn't have the windows put in it yet. And then there's the day Dad and I bought it, and then the day it was restored. And then this is another trip I had it out on doing some track work.
So where do y'all ride them on the tracks at?
The closest place that we take it is up Nelsonville, Ohio, in the Hocking Valley Scenic Railway here in the shirt. They're good friends of mine, and that's their logo. But they're all good friends of mine, and anytime we go up, we try to do something to give back to the railroad, so we're not just mooching off them for a place to play.
Right.
So we'll do a little bit of track work or charity events, things like that. But generally speaking, anytime we want to go run one, they're like, yeah, come on up.
Gotcha.
But that being said, you don't really want to just take one of these anywhere. You can't set it on any sort of tracks. It's highly illegal, very dangerous. So anywhere we go, we always have permission from the railroad or vice versa. So we belong to a club.
So do y'all ride them on tracks that trains still ride on?
Absolutely.
Or do y'all ride them on tracks that are abandoned and trains don't ride on anymore?
Both.
Right.
Just the other weekend, my dad and I took this car up to Northeast PA. We were riding on an active main line, but we were staying together as a group. It was 14 of us, 14 cars.
Yeah.
We stayed tightly together as a group, and we actually got out of the way of a couple trains a couple times. It was a really neat experience. But then there's other situations, like there's an abandoned set of tracks that a club owns that we can go ride anytime. So a little bit of everything.
Gotcha. How fast does it go?
Top speed on these, as they were designed and built, was about 30 to 35. We've had this car for 35 just this past weekend up in PA. It may not seem like much, but on one of these, it feels like you're doing 50.
Oh, yeah?
Just because, they're so small. But they're pretty neat pieces of machinery. I forgot to show you the favorite part of this one, the horn. Good old Uga horn.
So did they come factory with the lights on them?
No, this one had no lights on it whatsoever. This one actually, I said some of them have a 6-volt generator. When we got this one, it still had the round cylindrical batteries in the battery box.
Yeah.
Excuse me. So this one was strictly battery powered, had no lights on it whatsoever. We added the alternator for 12 volt and also added the lights for safety, of course. Like I say, this car was delivered new to the Baltimore, Ohio Railroad in Grafton, West Virginia. They said in 1949, and was last used around Parkersburg. So it's a West Virginia car, with West Virginia history and ties. And that's one of the biggest reasons that drew me to it. This was the condition we got it in. Yeah, it's just pretty much as it was off the railroad. And like my friends Kerry and Robbie, they restored it to this condition for us. So
Was it running when you got it?
absolutely not. No, it was as found. The engine was loose, but it was definitely not running.
Gotcha.
We got lucky. The only thing they had to do on this one was replace the carburetor. We never took the head off of it or anything. So the engine as it sits is completely original, running the way it is.
Gotcha.
Like I said, it was loose. Just we redid all the wiring and the fuel line and everything Then also, it's a needle valve for your fuel mixture. You turn it in to lean it up, and turn it out to richen it up.
Now, what's the reason that you're draining water out of it for?
While it's still hot, any mineral buildup that's in the water is still circulating in the water. So I don't want it to settle in that water jacket. That's why I'm draining it out while it's hot.
And you'll just have to put more water in it next time you want to run it?
That's right, that's right.
Gotcha. No, this pipe right here.
This was a signal maintainer's car. You have a pair of sticks with clamps on the end of them with wires.
Okay.
The old code line that used to be beside the railroad, no power lines, those are also communication lines. You can get these sticks out, clip onto those lines with a receiver phone or radio. You can talk to the dispatcher wherever you stop. This is original to this car. The B&O put this on there just because this was a signal maintainer's car.
Gotcha.
Yeah, now see the fuel starting to run out like that.
No, I remember the other time you were there. She got those,
Roll this thing off.
Yeah, I was.
So it does got brakes.
Yep.
So you got a special little trailer here made.
That's right. These are the same width of the rails, 4 feet 8.5 inches. That's the track it's sitting on. And this is a drop deck trailer. It just drops right down. You can roll this thing up on it, well, winch it up on it.
So it just rides up on that like it rides up on railroad tracks.
That's right. That's right. All you gotta do is get it lined up and just winch it up on from there.
That's awesome.
Yep.
You need help, Mike?
Just get it lined up.
All right.
I'll grunt for you.
Crash is too deep.
Shit, that thing ain't pushing much down.
Just don't push on the windshield there.
Yeah, I got that.
Hook it off.
Damn it. Mr. He-Man.
That ain't too bad.
Oh, yeah, it'll suck right up on there. You know you got a water dribble?
Yeah, I emptied the hopper on it.
Oh, okay. Just making sure.
Give me a little bit more if you can. That's got it.
I'll find it when you got it. It don't matter.
Yeah, if you want to got it, okay.
Okay.
That's got it. It's gonna go. Boy, that's hard. Pretty slick. I did. Just strap her down and she's done.
Well, you don't need straps. You got it barred, bar and
I'll
pinned.
strap it down, trust me.